So we got 3 does that are due today. Well, not today, but 3 does that are on deck. So a little Echo here. Bag's nice and filling up. She's looking loose and huge, and she's ready. And then Ember, hi Ember, who's 3 days late now. So we're hoping she goes here pretty quick, but she was 4 days late last year. And then we got Trinity, and Trinity's looking ready to go. So yeah, baby's on the way, some more. Woohoo! All right, good morning. Good morning. So Trinity is getting ready to kid, and she is one that we used putting out into the pasture to try to help promote labor, to give her kind of some ability to move around and you know, kind of get her progress going. And there's the bubble, so we're on our way. Here we go. So a lot of people would see this and be pretty concerned. I've actually entered and felt there's a hoof right on the other side of this. Trinity just had her other baby, and so what we did, because she was just focusing on licking the kid, is we're going to take him, go bottle feed him, and then get her back to the business of having babies. Especially these first time, or this is a second time doe, these newer does, they'll have a kid hit the ground, and then all they'll do is focus on that kid. And they got another one in the pipe, and so this will get her refocused. And then we'll go feed him, get him all safe, and get her back to the business of it all. That's the baby moving himself. He's close. He's just right there. He'll come spilling up compared to the last one. I think he's bigger though. It's funny, they pull their feet back. There's the head. Good girl. Good girl. So again, all I'm doing here is holding pressure. There he goes. I'm gonna get the towel for him. He's trying to grab Brad. There you go, buddy. It's kind of small in there, isn't it? I know, kind of small, huh? There you go. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. This one's a little smaller, actually.
I wonder if this one's a girl.
I know. Could be. Hey, sweetie. And then look, big ears.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just the other.
How crazy. Jeans. Oh my gosh. I know, she's right here. We'll go say hi to her.
Did he nurse already?
No, I just kind of dripped milk in his mouth.
He didn't
But he
go
didn't
for it.
really suck on anything. He just,
Yeah, let me get. I think this is a girl just based on head size, but I don't know. The feet I thought were bigger. This one's not quite as big. But
He's not small. Oh, got ears. He hasn't got ears.
I like the ears the best.
Yeah.
No form.
Yep, totally.
Let you just get down and. Oh my gosh, he is so much bigger than her. And he's walking.
Right? And he's running.
Wow, he looks great.
Okay, let's not get all in her. This one has ears.
Yeah, right.
Does she think you think she has another, or is that it?
I don't know. That looks like a
That looks placenta-ish.
placenta bag to me, so I guess she's done.
Hey, Mark, let me just pull this over here.
Okay.
Hi. That's good. Yeah. It's not quite thick enough yet. But it's still pretty good. It tastes so fresh. Let me
You can just put him down in here.
put him over here. Now that you've got this.
feel his little heart ding, 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 ding. He's like a hummingbird. Now, as a debrief on these guys, I helped on both of them, especially the first one, because he was huge. The second one, I made an assumption based on hoof size that it was also huge, but I really just, in the first one, I did a little tugging. In the second one, it was just a gentle pull. So, again, to try to make it a little easier on them, but you can go beyond easier on them by creating too much pressure and not allowing time for everything to naturally open up. But to help get those shoulders past that cervix can really help that doe. So I don't recommend you do that every time. I was doing that in this situation because we have giant babies in here, and a lot of times it can help to clear that shoulder. And you saw in the first one, when that shoulder cleared, he just spilled out, but she was fighting those shoulders that whole way through. And he's especially big shouldered up front, and he's a big baby. So, yeah, so that's what we got, a boy and a girl, and one with ears and one with elf ears, so fun. All right, well, here it is. Echo had her kids last night in the barn. She didn't give us any reason to suspect that she was imminent last night, and we come out this morning and we got these two little girls. So very beautiful. We're happy and excited that she got them out successfully, and luckily they weren't too big, so she was able to give them on her own, and she did a great job. They kind of aren't as peppy as I want them to be, and so we gave them a BOCI shot, and we're gonna get them back on the bottle, and Echo did a great job, and thank you, Echo. And yeah, here we go. We got two little girls, really beautiful lighter one with some face markings, and then this guy, and we're pretty sure it's Tank who got her. So yeah, we're gonna get down to kind of our paperwork to make sure, but welcome. So it's been a few days since Sugar had her babies out in the pen. All right, you guys, well, we missed one. So Christina went out in to get ready to milk, and Sugar had two little boys out there. So one little elf ear and one little floppy ear. Tutu's the dad, and Sugar's the mom, and this is what happens every now and then. You miss it. Well, luckily, she had them all great.
Nothing went bad.
Yeah, so I told Trisha even, she said, well, I'm going to tell on her. I said, hey, you need to go check out midday and make sure no does are out there.
Oh, yeah, I'll go check.
Okay. Anyway, so introducing the new two. And, you know, she had them great. She did super. One was crazy bouncy and really good, and the other one kind of had a big belly. And in the beginning, I've never seen a baby with a swollen belly. And so we were taking care of them. We brought them into the house. We had them there overnight. The one wouldn't feed, the one with the swollen belly wouldn't feed, the other one would. Everybody was doing pretty good except for that swollen belly. It was kind of confusing. We looked them over, we assessed, we thought, okay, let's see what's gonna happen in the morning. In the morning, he was similar, even looking a little bit more weak. And Trisha, in her mastery of observation, looked close in a way that I never would have, which is she saw that he didn't have an anus. He did not have the hole that he was going to need to do it. And what else wasn't working right on, you know, from there in is unknown, but that's obviously a reason for the distended belly and that sort of thing. The destiny was that they don't have the orifice and they don't have the sphincter muscle, and you know, to do that with a baby. So I just put him down humanely, and that's never a fun chore, and that's kind of how things go. The other baby's still thriving, and the mom is still thriving, and she's making tons of milk this year, and sometimes they just don't have what they need to live. So that's the story of what happened with Sugar and her babies.